There's a type of self-respect that makes people instinctively trust you, and today you'll discover exactly how to build it. Have you ever met someone who never needs validation? Who keeps their word without reminders, who does what they say they'll do, and never apologizes for who they are? While everyone else posts their promises on social media, this person just acts. While everyone else explains and justifies, they simply deliver. And you know what people say about them? That person has integrity. There's an ancient Japanese practice called jiko keiyaku, the self-contract. It's how samurai built the kind of self-respect that made breaking their word literally unthinkable. And once you understand how it works, you'll never negotiate with yourself again. But there's a catch. This practice requires you to stop lying to the one person you lie to most, yourself. Before I show you how it works, subscribe to the channel, like it below, and comment on one promise you've broken to yourself this year. This helps me reach more people who are ready to change. Let's go. Chapter 1: The Betrayal. Meet Marcus, marketing manager, good income, respected at work. But he had a secret that was eating him alive. Every single night, he promised himself tomorrow would be different. Tomorrow I'll wake up at 6 a.m. Tomorrow I'll go to the gym. Tomorrow I'll finally start that project. Every single morning he hit snooze. The gym membership he paid for, unused for 8 months, the project, still just an idea in his notes app. The pattern was always the same. Sunday night, total conviction. Monday morning, complete surrender. Tuesday evening, shame. Wednesday, a new promise to make up for Monday's failure. Here's what Marcus didn't realize. Every broken promise to yourself is a small act of self-betrayal, and self-betrayal is the silent killer of self-respect. You can lie to everyone else and still sleep at night. But when you lie to yourself, when you prove to yourself that your word means nothing, something fundamental breaks inside you. Your brain learns a devastating lesson. I am not trustworthy. Marcus tried everything. Motivational videos at 2 a.m., accountability apps, telling friends his goals. Nothing worked because he was fighting the wrong battle. He was trying to build discipline when the real problem was trust. He didn't trust himself anymore, and he was right not to. Until the day he discovered what samurai understood about promises that changes everything. Chapter 2: The Sacred Contract. In feudal Japan, when a samurai gave his word, it wasn't a casual promise, it was jiko keiyaku, a binding contract with himself, witnessed by his honor. Breaking it wasn't just failure, it was spiritual death. But here's what most people miss. The samurai didn't make big promises. They made small, specific, non-negotiable contracts. Not, I will become a great warrior, but I will practice sword forms for 1 hour at dawn for 30 days. The power wasn't in the size of the promise, it was in the absoluteness of it. A Stanford psychologist who studied commitment for 18 years discovered something revolutionary. When you make a promise you can't keep, you don't just fail at the task, you train your brain to stop believing you. Every broken promise is a betrayal that compounds. Your subconscious learns that your word is negotiable. Marcus stopped making big promises and started writing contracts with himself, but not the way you think. He wrote on paper, for the next 7 days I will wake up at 6:30 a.m., not 6:25, not 6:35, exactly 6:30 a.m., no exceptions, no negotiations, witnessed by my signature. He dated it, he signed it, he put it on his bathroom mirror where he'd see his own handwriting every single day. His roommate said, "Dude, it's just waking up early, why so dramatic?" Perfect. The formality was the point. When something is formal, your brain treats it differently. A casual thought versus a signed contract. Which one feels more real? Day 1, the alarm rang. His mind immediately started, "You're tired, one day won't matter, this is stupid." But something was different. He looked at the paper on the mirror, his own handwriting, his own signature. The contract wasn't with some external authority, it was with himself. Breaking it meant looking himself in the eye, and admitting his signature meant nothing, that he couldn't be trusted even by himself. He got up. Chapter 3: The 7-Day Law. Here's what nobody tells you about self-respect. It's not built through big achievements. It's built through small contracts you refuse to break. Marcus's first contract was 7 days. Not 30, not 90, 7. Why? Because he needed proof. Proof that his word could mean something again. Day 3 was hell. Every cell in his body screamed to sleep in. His mind offered every rational excuse, but the contract was absolute. No exceptions means no exceptions. Day 7 arrived. He woke up at 6:30 a.m. The alarm didn't even finish ringing before his feet hit the floor. He walked to the bathroom mirror and looked at the contract. 7 check marks, 7 days of proof. For the first time in years, he trusted himself. Just a little, just enough. Then he wrote the second contract. For the next 7 days, I will do 20 push-ups immediately after waking, witnessed by my signature. Same process, same absoluteness, but now he had momentum. He'd proven once that his contracts could be honored. A neurologist at Johns Hopkins who studied behavioral change for 15 years explains it perfectly. Self-trust is built through repeated proof. Each kept promise is evidence. Each broken promise is counter-evidence. Your brain is simply calculating the probability that you'll follow through. Marcus was rebuilding his probability score. Chapter 4, the compound effect. After 3 months, Marcus had completed 12 7-day contracts. Wake time, push-ups, reading, meditation. Each one absolute. Each one honored. People started noticing. His boss said he seemed more reliable. Friends commented that he'd changed somehow, but the real change was invisible. When Marcus said, "I'll do it," his brain now believed him. When he set a goal, there was no internal negotiation. The contract was the contract. This is what Jiko Kiyaku builds. Not discipline, not motivation. Self-respect through self-trust. His roommate asked him, "Don't you ever want to just skip a day?" Marcus's answer was perfect. "I stopped asking myself what I want in the moment. I signed the contract. The conversation is over." Chapter 5, the warning. But here's what you need to understand before you try this. Jiko Keiyaku is not about big transformations. It's about small, absolute commitments. If you write a contract you can't keep, you make everything worse. You add one more broken promise to the pile. One more piece of evidence that you're not trustworthy. Start small. 7 days, one specific action, non-negotiable, sign it, honor it, then do it again. The size of the promise doesn't matter. The absoluteness of it does. When you implement Jiko Keiyaku, you're not building habits. You're rebuilding your relationship with yourself. You're proving that your word means something. That when you make a promise to yourself, it's sacred. And when that happens, when you've stacked enough proof, people will look at you and think that person has integrity. And the truth will be simple, you do. Because you built it, one 7-day contract at a time. The question remains, are you ready to stop negotiating with yourself? Because it's not about achievement. It's about honor. The honor of keeping your word to the one person who matters most, yourself. If this video changed how you think about self-respect, tell me in the comments. What will your first 7-day contract be? Remember, self-respect that makes others trust you starts with trusting yourself. If you've watched this far, thank you. See you in the next video.